Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your love and support that you've been showing me on my previous videos and also on my channel as well. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and also turn your notification bell on to get notified every time I put up a new video. And also guys, please help a sister out to grow to 200 subscribers. Like the video, comment on this video, also share to all your friends and family members who might be interested in this channel. Just share it out so that you can grow this channel to more subscribers. Our target right now is to get 200 subscribers. Go ahead and just share on your WhatsApp groups, on your social media pages, and whichever any other places. Just go ahead and share it out. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how I created this look, and I hope you're gonna love it because I decided to do a bold look. I haven't done that in quite some time, not even on my channel. Like, I just haven't done a bold look in quite some time, so I decided to do a bold look, and I hope you're gonna love this blue smoky eye that I created. So let's get into the video. So first I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set my brows, and I'm using a fluffy blending brush to set that powder on my eyebrows. I decided to record this eyebrow tutorial so that I can show you another technique that I use to shape my brows. I'm gonna take now my Davis pencil that's in the shade 18 to nicely draw some lines, just following the shape of my eyebrows. And then next I'm gonna use my concealers. I'm gonna use the L.A Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Toffee. And I'm also gonna use Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and it's in the shade 60. So this technique is different because in this technique I don't use the lighter concealer on my lower part only. I use both concealers, the darker concealer at the front part and the lighter concealer around my arc and the tail. That way blending out becomes easy, especially on that front part. When you're blending out, it becomes easy to blend out the concealer as opposed to using a lighter shade. If you had watched the previous one, and if you have tried it, it might be a little bit tricky to use to blend out a lighter concealer, a lighter shade of concealer that is not close to your skin tone at that front part. So I thought I should do this part of the video first so that you can continue with the rest of the blue smoky eye tutorial. I'm just blending out the concealer on my eyelids, and then I went in using my flat brush to define my upper part of my brows using the darker shade of my concealer. That's the Maybelline concealer. And again, if you haven't watched my detailed eyebrow tutorial, please go ahead and do watch it. It's very informative. You're gonna learn something. If you're a beginner and you're watching this, you should watch that first before you watch this other technique. And then next I'm gonna take my L.A Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm gonna use that to apply on my eyelids. I'm gonna use it as my eyeshadow base. The reason I use the Warm Honey, it's a bit lighter than the Toffee, so it's gonna make the colors on my eyelids pop more. I'm just blending it out with a fluffy brush,
And then next, I'm gonna use my Glambition Edition eyeshadow palette from Canvas Cosmetics. And I'm gonna be using the shade Bossy, I'm gonna be using Espresso, Tanzanite, and the 6 AM shades. So I went in first with that pink shade, Bossy. And I'm packing it on my crease. See how I'm just placing the eyeshadow on top of it. I'm not blending it out, I'm just packing it first, and then I'm gonna blend out using Espresso. I'm blending it towards my outer crease. I feel like this video is just doing this voiceover is so therapeutic. Like watching myself do my own makeup as I talk to you guys what I'm doing. It feels so therapeutic. You see how I'm blending? Make sure when you blend out eyeshadows or any other product on your face, you really take your time to do that. I'm using a fluffy brush that I use to blend out the concealer on my eyebrows, to blend out the concealer that I'd put on my eyelid, so that I can go in with my L.A Girl Pro primer on my eyelids. I blended it out first with my fingers, and then I also blended it out with my brush, but I cut that clip out. So the next thing I did was take that shade Tanzanite and packed it on my eyelids. And you can see how pigmented this palette is. Like, the shades are just full of pigment. Look at how that blue is beautiful. And I'm using a flat fluffy brush to pack that on my eyelids. I would advise the same because this is a matte eyeshadow. And then I took the pink shade again and just blended the blue shadow out, so that it can look like it didn't have harsh lines. And then next I took some concealer to just clean out the eye. And the next thing we're gonna do is prime our face, and I'm using the Maybelline Face Studio Primer. It's the hydrating primer, and I'm just going with it over my face. This primer is really hydrating, guys. And yes, I have a combination to oily skin, but it always helps maintain moisture in my skin. I'm just going in with my Bonnie Lippy lip balm in the shade. It's in the shade Raspberry, to just moisturize my lips. And then next, I'm taking some Sacha Barak setting powder to just set my T-zone area. And then next, I'm gonna use my Kryolan Professional Makeup Foundation Stick. This is the TV Paint Stick. It's in the shade 43 as my foundation for the day. I love these sticks foundation because they are very mattifying, and the application is really good. I also do sell them, so if you'd like some of these TV paint sticks, they are very good. You can always reach out to me on my social media pages that I'm gonna link on the description box. I am using a fluffy angled brush to blend out the foundation, and like I said, you see how this foundation is really good. It's just mattifying, and it's also full coverage as well, so it hides the blemishes on my skin. Next, I'm taking my L.A Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Toffee, to highlight my highest point on my face, under my chin, my nose of the bridge, my forehead, on my chin, and also on that because I'm gonna be contouring today. I like to do this to highlight below my chin, sorry, below my cheekbones, so that the contour can be, you know, I'm looking for the words, guys. What is that word? Also, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, like I was saying, my contour today, because I'm doing a bold look, I love having a contour that is standing out. So you're gonna see how I'm gonna be able to manage. I'm going to pull that nice contour. The next thing I did was just set the concealer using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And I blended out the concealer using a damp beauty blender, and I used a dry one for the powder. I would encourage the same. Always make sure that you use a wet one for liquid or a creamy products, and use a dry one for setting your powders. That way the makeup is gonna look flawless. Come through, contour, come through. Guys, I'm just admiring myself. Like I said, this is so therapeutic to watch. I think I should do more of these voiceovers. What do you think, guys? Because I feel like this is so nice. So for my contour, I'm gonna use the L.A Girl Pro Face High Definition Powder, and I'm using the shade Cocoa to contour. See how that contour is coming along. Oh, contouring gives your face some dimension and shadows on your face. So that's the whole point of contouring. And I normally contour my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and my nose. But I don't contour my nose all the time, but for this video, I just wanted to go all out with that contour. And when contouring the nose, use a small brush as opposed to using the big brush like I'd used before. That way the contour is gonna stand out. And then I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. It's in the shade 340, and just go over all the powder on my face to just blend everything out together. And I'm using this fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and this brush, my god, I just love this brush. It's so soft and smooth, and oh, it feels so amazing. Next, I'm gonna take my Makeup Academy Undress Your Skin highlight. This highlight is really pigmented. Look at how my nose is just popping. Yo, this is really beautiful, guys. So I'm just highlighting the places I had highlighted using my concealer, my highest points, the nose of my bridge, the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, my cupid bow, and I'm also gonna highlight my forehead and my chin. Guys, are you seeing that contour? Oh my god, this is really beautiful. I hope you're really loving this. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Maybelline Superstay Setting Spray and just seal everything up. Oh, look at that contour. I also did go ahead and just use a nice lippy. I used a nude lip because you don't need to go bold again with your lips, and I used the Joanna K Cosmetics Limuru shade, and basically for my lippy. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, who the hell is this person? I don't even know this person is.
And there you have it, guys. That is how I achieved this look. I went ahead and added some eyeshadow on my lower lash line just to smoke it out a little bit, and also I did my makeup off camera. I went for a nude lip from Joanna K Cosmetics. I'm gonna share the details and all the products that I used today on the description box, so don't forget to hit that drop down arrow to see all the list of products that I used today. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and also like this video, leave a comment so that I can know that you watched this video and you loved it and you learned something from it. Kindly share this video out to your friends and to your family members, to those WhatsApp groups that you have, on social media pages as well, so that they can come and subscribe to my channel to keep growing this channel. We are aiming for 200 subscribers by the end of the week, so guys, help me get to 200 subscribers by the end of the week. And until next time, I love you all so much, and stay safe.